In this video, we're going to be talking about how to make your videos and vlogs less boring. That is to say, to make it more dynamic and really just, watchable. Because I don't know about you, but I click on a lot of videos where people just aren't presenting their videos in a way that makes you want to keep watching. These are not the best shoes for running in sand. I really need to take Lauren out here. Now, a lot of these ways are actually pretty simple. I mean, you just saw the segment that I just did, but imagine if I would have done it like this. What's up, guys? So today we're going to be talking about how to make your videos, your vlogs, less boring. That is to say, dynamic and more watchable. Because I don't know about you, but I click on a lot of videos where people just aren't presenting the information that they're trying to present in the video in an interesting way. Do you see what I mean? You could make something really exciting or really boring, and it's entirely up to you and how much effort you want to put into a video, not just with the content that you're talking about, but also your planning and how you carry out that video. Bye bye, beach. First of all, just pay attention to your framing. Look at this shot at the beach, an inherently epic, amazing place. And then look at this shot where I was just in a 2/3 of the way completed home. And the one in the mundane, not so epic place looked better than the one that was sitting at the beach. So pay attention to how you're framing your shots. Try and have leading lines like I did with the cabinets. Instead of just having a flat wall, try to have depth that's definable, like discernible depth. Also, you don't want your background, like say in this shot, wasn't as good because my background looked completely blown out compared to my shot inside. You need to have depth in your shots if you want a more dynamic shots, and you also want any of the lines that you have in your entire frame, you want them to lead to your subject. Also, if you want to keep it interesting, then change up your location. It's not actually that hard. And one advantage of switching up your locations is it actually gives you the opportunity to think about what you're going to say in the next segment. That way you don't have lots of jump cuts in one single video file. You can just say a couple of sentences and then change your location. That way you can think about what you're saying between different takes. Something you need to know, I don't ollie, ever. At least not on or off of anything, because that was a disaster last time. Another thing is to use transitions sparingly. Because if your videos have a lot of transitions in them, they get boring. And yeah, 1 or 2 videos packed with transitions might not be boring. But when you get to the 40th video that's just like shot transition, shot transition, shot transition, it just gets old. Now, I do recognize that this takes more time, but if you're running late and you have to, like I do, get a video up tomorrow and finish it today, you just do a few transition shots and then come sit down in your studio. And this actually makes it so that you're not making every single one of your videos in the same studio. Even with a studio that looks good, it gets old after a while. And so when we're trying to make our videos less boring, we want to try and change things up and not have the exact same angle, the exact same audio every single time. Even if, like me, you end a lot of your videos in the studio because time constraints, you still can do shots out at work if you can do it at work. I mean, I recognize most people can't. But if you can do it at work, if you can do it on the way to or from work, when you're getting into the car, when you're getting out of the car, if you stop at the store, you could do a shot. And that way it breaks it up. And then even if you do a longer segment at the end, setting up a studio like this is going to make your videos a lot less boring. It looks appealing visually to people. And then the last thing is, if you're doing just a single shot or only a few different locations where you're doing your talking heads, you need to have B-roll. I have done a lot of videos where I just didn't have time to do the B-roll, and it just doesn't look good. It's not a good idea to have this huge long 10-minute, even a 5-minute video that's just one angle, one shot, me sitting here talking to the camera. It just gets boring. And so having B-roll to overlay, like not B-roll like slow motion transitions and stuff, but things to overlay what you're talking about. And now I recognize some of these things that I do are sort of my style or the vlogging style, but the same principles can be added to any type of video. And what I'm trying to do is not really to tell you you should do your videos like mine, but to get you into this mindset of what can I do to make my videos less monotonous, less boring, and more dynamic. In the end, if your videos have just gotten boring, try some of these tips. Try changing locations, putting in transition shots, putting in overlay footage, and not just having the same single boring frame for an entire video. Another thing is kind of a pet peeve of mine is when people say, this camera's great for vlogging, and I'm going to show you a vlog shot, and then they just sit there. And they're like, yeah, and this is like a vlog. No, it's not. I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of is, but no, it's not. And now this is just my pet peeve, but if you want me to like your video more and want to make it less boring for me, don't say, I'm going to do a vlog shot now. Appeal with you looking at the camera saying, this is my vlog shot, because that's not vlogging anymore. Maybe that was vlogging 10 years ago, but that's not vlogging anymore. Vlogging is, it's an art. Like, there is bona fide, genuine art to vlogging. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'll see you all in the next video, which is actually next year. And that video is one I'm really psyched about, and I think you will be too. And now I don't know how to end it, because normally I end it with, I'll see you in the next video, and then cut it off. But I mean, I don't know, maybe I should just fade out, because it just